Hello, my name's Terry Evans. In this video, I'll be doing a demonstration or tutorial of the bookmarking capabilities of the LDS Books iPhone iTouch application. As a reminder, I am running this software on an iMac, so it's a little bit snappier than you'll experience on the iPhone or iTouch devices, but it's still very fast, and it's very close in speed as you'll see here demonstrated today. So let me go ahead and run the application. It starts up. This down here is your bookmarks icon. Let's click on it to enter the bookmarking area. When LDS Books is first installed, we ship with all of the Scripture Mastery verses by default. So if you were to go inside the Scripture Mastery, you can see each of the volumes represented here, and inside of there you'll see all of the verses for that volume. One of the things you'll notice right off is we have folders of bookmarks. So you can navigate inside of a folder, and then inside that folder you can have additional folders, and so on and so forth. You can have as many nested folders as you want. For each bookmark, by default you'll have the verse for the bookmark, in this case Moses 139, and you also see the scriptural reference underneath it, about a one-line description for each of those. Let's do a little demonstration here of the capabilities of the bookmarking system. Let's add a new folder called Study, and let's put in a note that this is going to be our personal and our family study folder. Let's go ahead and save that. You'll see that it's now called Study, and the little title of it down at the bottom, subscript, is personal and family study. So we have our own personal bookmark we've created. Now let's go ahead and populate it. Let's say for our personal study we've been reading the Allegory of Zenos and Jacob. So let's go into Jacob 5. And let's go ahead and bookmark verse 3. That's where we were last reading at. Pick Create Bookmark. We want to go into the Study area, and we want to just click this button here and save a bookmark here. It saves it in there. Now if we were to go back and look, go into Study, we'll see that Jacob 5:3 has been added, and you'll see the scriptural reference underneath it. Now what we want to do though is we want to know that this is our personal study bookmark. So let's go in and rename it. Click on the icon here. This lets us modify a bookmark. We'll rename this one to our personal study bookmark. We're done, and go back. Let's exit editing mode, and now you'll see that it's named personal study, and you can see the actual verse reference underneath, Jacob 5:3, and the actual scriptural reference. Alright, let's close out of here. Now let's go in and add a bookmark for our family study. Let's say we were teaching our kids about the 10 Commandments. Excuse me, let me go back here. So let's go into Exodus, and let's go into chapter 20. Here are the 10 Commandments. So let's start with verse 2. Let's say we were last here on our family study. So we'll click 2, create a bookmark. Let's go into the study area, and we want to save that bookmark there. Okay, if we go back and look now, you can see Exodus 22 has been added. Let's go to edit mode, and let's rename this one to our family study. Again, exit editing mode, family study, Exodus 22 is referenced there. Alright, now later, let's say we were reading somewhere else for our personal study. We wanted to create a bookmark for it. Let's say over the Christmas holidays we were doing the birth of Jesus. So let's go into Luke 2. And let's do a bookmark in here. Let's say verse 5, create a bookmark. Now what we want to do is update our personal study to the Luke. So to do that, you just click on personal study, say yep, we want to replace it. As normal, it goes away, and you can see that it's been changed now. It keeps the same custom name, personal study, but it's been changed. The reference is Luke 2:5, and you can see that there. So now if we want to go into our family study, we just click on this. Instantly you go there. And if you want to go to your personal study, you click on the personal study, and it takes you right there also. Now some of the more advanced features here, let me go in and explain those. Scripture Mastery. Let's say for example we're in here and we want to work on all of the verses in Doctrine and Covenants for the Scripture Mastery. Let's pick the first one for example. It takes us there. Normally this would take about a second, maybe a second or so on your normal iPhone or iTouch. It navigates there, highlights all those verses, and what you'll see down at the bottom now is you'll see these two arrows. This will take you to the previous verse in that bookmark folder. This will take you to the next verse in that bookmark folder. This allows you to iterate through all of the verses in a bookmark folder. So by clicking down, we're now at the second bookmark and third and fourth inside of that So essentially what we're doing is we're iterating through all of the verses in the bookmark folder by doing this. So it's a very quick way. This also works for searching as a little side note. If you were to search for something, you can iterate through the search results using the same ones. All right, let's go back into bookmarks. Let's say we want to take our family study, and for whatever reason, we want to make a copy of it. Go into edit mode. So let me explain these icons. Not only can you rearrange, as is pretty standard on the iPhone, the order, you can delete also, which is standard. But this is something we've added. You can cut a bookmark or you can copy a bookmark. So let's say we want to copy this bookmark. So we click on the bookmark, the copy icon. Down here at the bottom you'll see the paste bookmark appeared. Let's go ahead and exit editing mode and go back here. And now let's paste it here. Now you'll see that family study appeared here also. So not only do we have a reference to Exodus 20 verse 2 here, we still have the one in here. This allows you to copy bookmarks around and alter them however you'd want. So now the same thing works with cut. So let's go in here and let's cut the family study one. And let's go for fun in the scripture mastery and let's paste it here. So now it's moved it here essentially. If you go back here and look, it is now gone here and it's located here. This also works with actual bookmark folders. So let's do an example here. So let's take the Doctrine and Covenants. Let's make a copy of it. And now you see the paste folder appeared down here. So let's go back up here and do a paste of it. Now Doctrine and Covenants appeared. Now on your iPhone or iTouch, depending on the number of entries in a bookmark folder, this might take several seconds to go through and create a copy of all the subfolders and all the bookmarks. But now we have an exact copy of the Doctrine and Covenants here that you can navigate into. So not only is it located there, but it is also located in here still. Now one thing that's a little bit unique about our software is you can create multiple bookmarks for the same verse. For example, if you had a lesson that had Exodus 20 verse 2 in it, you can create a bookmark for a lesson, but you can also still have that same bookmark for your family study. You can have as many references or as many bookmarks to the same verse as you want. I hope that is a good overview of the bookmarking system inside of LDS Books. As you can see, it's extremely powerful, extremely flexible. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it. You can customize it any way you want. You can create your own custom hierarchies for your bookmarks. And please check out the other tutorials which we have. Thank you.